as well. Now, she died of epidural hematoma after a skiing accident. Now, according to a medical examiner, autopsy results show that the actress died of blunt impact to the head. Now, Natasha Richardson's death was indeed caused by her fall on a Canadian ski slope. The New York City Medical Examiner's Office conducted an autopsy on the Tony Award-winning actress on Thursday. She died Wednesday at age 45. The office ruled her death accidental, citing the cause as an epidural hematoma due to a blunt impact to the head. Now, it's some interesting little trickle of events because when Natasha had first fell, she did not seek immediate medical attention. She did not feel, based on the story, it said that she did not feel that she needed medical attention. She shrugged it off, laughed it off, and she even signed at the ski trip. She signed a waiver. She signed hospital waiver paperwork and walked 300 yards back to her hotel along with her ski instructor. She was back in her room by 12:43. She bumped her motherfucking head, right? Monday, the first call to the paramedics was made. An ambulance arrived at 1 p.m. and transported Richardson from the foot of the mountain to the infirmary by the sleigh. Richardson thought she was fine and didn't want to stay at the infirmary. At 1:10, she signed hospital waiver paperwork to go back to her room. At 2:59, paramedics received a second call for help. An ambulance showed up at the hotel exactly 10 minutes later. Richardson was conscious but showing signs that made the paramedics call the hematology department at the Center Hospitalier Laurentian and State Agatha. What the hell? Where the ambulance took her, right? So at first, she thought she was good. She went to the hotel. They looked at her again and said, wait a minute, she's showing signs that she's not really all the way here for real. So they called the ambulance again to take her to the hospital. And she was pronounced dead on Wednesday. But let's dive deeper into this situation, man. Let's dive deeper, man. Because there's some interesting things going on, man. Now, Neeson was 56 years old at the time that this occurred, right? Because this was his wife at the time. Now, Society of Jesus equals 56 in the purest cipher. Now, we know that it's the Society of Jesus that sets up these Jesuit rituals by the numbers. So let's really dive in and let's look at the numerology behind this situation. Now, William John Neeson, right, when we take his full name, his birth name, William John Neeson lost his wife 81 days before his birthday. Just like William John Neeson equals 81, along with the word ritual. When you think about the word ritual and the number 81, think about Albert Pike, the 33rd degree Freemason who died in the year 81. Excuse me, no. He died at 81 years old. Think about Kobe Bean Bryant that equals 81 when he scored 81 points in his highest scoring game. His 666 game to be exact, when Mark of the Beast equals 81 as well. Come on. Because along with the word ritual, right, ritual also equals 45 in the reverse reduction cipher, as Natasha Richardson was 45 years old at her time of death. Now, this is an interesting slew of information right here. Now, if we take the span of Natasha's life, from the day that she was born to the day that she was pronounced deceased, she was 550 months old, just like Liam Neeson equals 55. Now watch this. Now, Natasha's next birthday was on the 55th day of her death, just like Liam Neeson. She also passed away 44 weeks after her last birthday, just like Liam Neeson. She also passed away 40 weeks and 4 days after Liam Neeson's birthday, just like Liam Neeson. She even passed away 10 months and 7 days after her last birthday, just like Liam Neeson in the Ordinal Cipher. Also, keep in mind that the phrase ritual sacrifice equals 107 as well. This was a ritual sacrifice for Liam Neeson. Come on. Right? Because if we take her death day, she died on the 44th week and the 4th day of her age, just like the word killing and just like the word Lucifer. Now, this word Lucifer has interesting connection in this situation to let me know that this was a satanic ritual, right? Because also her next birthday was on the 312th day of her age, just like devil equals 312 in the Sumerian cipher. Pay attention to the fact that this is the Sumerian cipher, which is the English language multiplied by 6, right? But come on. Because even if we take that same word, killing, and Lucifer as it pertains to her birthday, even if we take Liam Neeson's birthday into account, Liam Neeson's birthday was on the 11th week and the 5th day of her death, just like the word killing and just like the word Lucifer. Natasha was born on the 11th of May, 11/5, just like killing and just like Lucifer. Now, the last movie that Natasha Richardson featured in was called Wild Child, starring Emma Roberts, which, if you look at the bottom, it say a new term for trouble. A new term for trouble. Now, this was released on the 15th of August in 2008. Now, Natasha's death was on the 7th month and the 4th day of this release, just like killing and just like Lucifer in the Ordinal Cipher. Not to mention the fact that her death was on the 216th day of this movie release, when the number 216 is a product of 6 times 6 times 6. So do you see where I'm going with this Lucifer connection here? This Lucifer connection, this devil connection, right? This was a satanic sacrifice. Because even if we take her death place and the hospital, Lenox Hill, she died in the Lenox Hill neighborhood at the Lenox Hill Hospital, when Lenox Hill equals 666 in Sumerian, the English language multiplied by 6. She even died in the state of New York, which equals 666 as well. And people always ask and wonder why 9/11 happened in New York. This is why. This is why New York is said to be the state that is going to be completely submerged underwater, right? But come on. Because once again, man, taking these clues into account, taking these devilish clues into account, right? Because even if we take, it was a movie that came out right after Liam Neeson's wife passed away, and it was called The Afterlife. How can you save yourself if you are already dead? Now, if you look at this cover art, you can see Liam Neeson standing over what appears to be a deceased woman, right? Wearing the color red, symbolizing a blood sacrifice. So they were showing you right there that Liam Neeson made a blood sacrifice. Now, this movie came out 234 days after the death of Liam Neeson's wife. Just like Mark of the Beast equals 234 in reverse. Remember earlier I told you Mark of the Beast equal 81. But come on, man. Come on. Because it even was released with 54 days left. Just like Mark of the Beast equals 54 in the pure cipher. And in this movie, it was also interesting because the character that he plays a sinister character. Right? He comes off as a genuine dude in the beginning, but it's revealed that he has a more sinister plan because he convinced this girl that she was in the afterlife when she really wasn't. Yeah, she really wasn't. He was just, he lied to her. He lied to her just to get her up out of here. Right? Nah, this movie Afterlife was also released 7 months, 2 weeks, and 6 days after the death of his wife, when blood sacrifice equals 726 in the Sumerian cipher. This movie also came out 33 weeks and 3 days after the death of his wife. When we already know all about the number 33, right? So it's interesting that Natasha Richardson's death day was on March 18th. In other words, the 18th of March, when the 33rd degree Masonic slogan, order out of chaos, equals 183. So she was a sacrifice for the brotherhood, the sisterhood, right? The sisterhood and the brotherhood, right? But with that being said, man, Logan, order out of chaos, equals 183. So she was a sacrifice for the brotherhood, the sisterhood, right? The sisterhood and the brotherhood, right? But with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video, man. Y'all leave some recommendations for future videos. I appreciate y'all for all the love, all the support, and I'm out.